fucking minus cat. Shout out to my boy KB Goes Live, and most importantly, more Sam. Shout out to y'all for tapping in. This video is the dramatic downfall of Young Chop. Now it's sad what happened to him. All I know is he had a little mental episode. The next thing you know, he got charged for something, and then he just disappeared. But we ain't gonna talk much without further ado. We're gonna get straight into the video.
When it comes to the world of hip-hop, few producers have had the impact that Young Chop has had. He's a pioneer in the drill rap scene, and his influence can be heard in countless hit records. Songs like Love Sosa by Chief Keef and Ready for War by Lil Durk. But Young Chop is more than just a producer. He also successfully transitioned into a rapper himself, with his songs racking up millions of views on YouTube. Despite his undeniable success, Young Chop is no stranger to controversy, and has often found himself in feuds with other artists in the industry, leading to one of the most dramatic downfalls in recent hip-hop history. Today, we're going to be answering the question of what happened to Young Chop. So without further ado, let's go. Tyree Pittman, who goes by the stage name Young Chop, grew up in the south side of Chicago and played a significant role in popularizing drill rap. He began producing beats at the young age of 11 using his mother's computer, despite the fact that it was meant to be shared by everyone in the house. This passion for music eventually helped change his life and the lives of those around him. In 2012, Young Chop produced the hit record I Don't Like for Chief Keef featuring Lil Reese. The song became an instant success and put Chicago on the mainstream map. Young Chop continued to collaborate with Keef, producing another hit single called Love Sosa, and he went on to work with a plethora of other artists such as Kanye West, Juicy J, Big Sean, French Montana, Gucci Mane, and Meek Mill, among others. Young Chop even launched his own rap career and released 12 studio albums, including Precious that came out in 2013, Still that he dropped in 2014, Fat Gang or No Gang that came out in 2015, Finally Too Rich that also came out in 2015, King Chop in 2016, Copatelli in 2016,
Damn, I didn't even really know he released music that crazy.
Don't Sleep in 2019, Comfortable in 2019, and Young Godfather in 2020, and then he dropped Under Surveillance in 2021. Furthermore, Young Chop established his own record label called Chop Squad Records. He also started a website called SoundKit Wiz, which is an online retail music production website where producers and engineers can purchase audio engineering products. Despite his success, signs of Young Chop's unfriendly personality emerged early in his career. After Kanye West added a verse to I Don't Like, Chop expressed his dissatisfaction on Twitter, even though most people would have just taken it as a blessing. In a phone call with DJ Moondog, Chop said this.
Chop, you there?
Yeah.
All right, man. Yo, I Don't Like remix just dropped. I saw you just tweet out that you're mad as. I'm assuming it's about the song.
I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as because it's the fact that they did not ask me to change up in my beat. They don't have no file to let them out. So how did they add another melody on against the real? He was playing me, and I will get so I was so out of Kanye West, and you need to call my phone right now for snap.
Clearly upset. I mean, I heard it. Now the remix is tough lyrically,
Yeah,
but
the remix
I heard
was tough.
They added little medleys and they changed some. And it's not the same feel.
None of that. I don't like that. That's disrespectful. I made a sound, so you're gonna stay with my sound. I don't change. I'd rather give all the time. I wouldn't even change the beat up. The beat is all by itself.
Yeah, I agree. And it's not the same I Don't Like as the original with Keef and Reese.
Don't sound the same. It do not sound the same. It don't got the same feel.
However, in 2013, Kanye
kinda
let Chop
did to
work
me.
on his Yeezus album, which Chop praised and called a genius piece of art, but 2 years later, he was right back to going at Kanye again.
And then Kanye don't make it no better. You feel me? He right along with it. Use you, try to soak up everything, get you the right songs for him, and then don't call you after that.
As time went on, the situation Young Chop found himself in only worsened. During an Instagram live chat with Gilly the Kid, Young Chop told a story about a studio session he had with Meek Mill and 21 Savage. Apparently, Chop popped up into a studio session that the two were at, and he was packing that heat. As Chop tells the story, when they found out, they dipped out the studio quick.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
21 Savage came at you.
I ain't saying his name, you said it.
Man, Savage ain't come at you.
Come on, man.
I ain't living like that. I'm telling you. I was in the studio with him and me. Ain't living like that. I had that Say you dig on me. Left the studio. Swear to God.
Following the incident with Meek Mill and 21 Savage,
I wonder if he
Chop
capping
attempted to
or
get
not.
Meek Mill to collaborate with Polo G. However, Meek didn't respond, which Young Chop took as a sign of Meek's fakeness. During the Instagram live with Gilly tried to defend Meek, but Young Chop persisted in his criticism, even accusing French Montana, Lil Wayne, and Cassidy of being fake gangsters as well. Meek Mill eventually responded to Young Chop's comments on Twitter, expressing concern for Chop's mental health and stating, "It's obvious Chop having some mental issues. Y'all be gassing stuff so much, y'all just ignore it. I've been getting beats from him for years. Hope he gets well." French Montana also replied with his own tweet to echo the sentiment of Young Chop possibly having some kind of mental breakdown, saying, "It's sad to see this fake ass. Young Chop need to be in a mental institution. It's only a matter of time till somebody take his life. Then all you gonna see is RIP. If somebody care about that man, go grab him and take him somewhere." 21 also responded to Chop with an Instagram story post that said, "Make sure y'all go get his tape when it drops because he needs the clout, and pray for him because he done lost his mind." Right after this, he responded to 21 Savage with his own Instagram live video.
What's up? Oh God. And I'm in Atlanta. And 21, we live in the same area. Telling people that we live in the same
I know King Von checked on him or something like that.
Walmart. What's up? Let the people know that.
Young Chop, juggling his two new beefs at once, also sent out this tweet where he claimed that Meek was mad at him because Meek's girl was unfaithful. Behind the scenes though, things were heating up. 21 Savage hopped in Chop's DMs with a threat. Young Chop posted the message publicly, proving that he was ready for all the smoke. He also took shots at R&B singer Sean Kingston, calling into question his sexuality. The two had previously worked together on Sean Kingston's song Kissing Girls, and this pretty much came out of nowhere. Now Chop was sending an apology to Kingston, but in the most Young Chop fashion, he seemingly apologizes just to double down seconds later on his statements.
To all the LGBTQT, whatever, no disrespect to y'all, I swear to God, but y'all understand where I'm coming from. I'm not bashing y'all. I got gay cousins, and all that, but that he coming at it like sideways with all this, I hate to use the word gay and that, but that's how I was raised.
He continued to take aim at his new ops, posting a photo of 21 Savage with his ex-girlfriend Amber Rose, where he's holding a sign that says, "I'm a hoe too." This culminated in Young Chop popping up in 21 Savage's old hood and asking random people where 21 was at, all while running up an Uber bill.
Yeah, go straight up in here, man. Hey, big dog. Big dog.
I remember this.
What's up, big dog? What 21 is that? What 21? What all them at? Oh, okay. Thought it was a problem around this goofies. Talking about won't pull up to that my second home. Now this your first home right here. Send this right now by myself. Dare pull up.
He was wildin'.
And these bullets ain't bouncing off no car. What a temple what 21 them be at? What 21 them be at? What 21 them be at? Oh, you don't know who that is?
This also resulted in Young Chop allegedly being shot at while sitting in the
He
back
was.
seat of that Uber. In the same video, he claims they shot out the Uber driver's windows and even offers to pay for it, while saying that 21 needs to hire better shooters.
Bro, they need to go hire some more shooters, bro. What the
Bro,
really?
Nah, if that was me, you would have had to pay my bread for me being an Uber driver. I'm suing the hell out of you.
Bro, y'all let off that many shots and ain't hit. Now you got cash out? I'm gonna pay for your windows. I'm gonna pay for them. I got you. But anyway.
Young Chop even got into it with King Von after hopping into King Von's Girls Live.
Get this man off my life. Chop big. Tell him going on.
Chop,
Hey, Chop, we don't even play like that over here.
You
hear me?
I think Chop trying to get that million followers as well.
Hey, Chop, we don't play like that. Where you at?
Tell Chop,
I ain't
stop
see this
playing.
though.
He was putting a laughing crying face and shit.
What you laughing at, fat boy?
Tell Chop, stop playing.
Chop better be cool before I pull up to that crib.
My mama.
Unfortunately, things only continued to go downhill. In 2020, Young Chop was arrested for discharging his firearm on the front porch in the middle of the night. Thankfully, nobody was injured during the incident, but according to Young Chop, some goons had tried to follow him home, leading to the incident. He posted the footage on his Instagram.
Can this even be shown on YouTube?
Oh.
Nah, ain't. I've seen this, but ain't no way you just let off a shot and then you just go back inside like nothing.
Before all of this, Young Chop remained relatively peaceful in the industry, but for some reason, he seemed to change around 2020. That's when this decline really started, and a lot of people were left wondering what exactly was the cause of his concerning behavior. Well, prior to all this, Chop's mother had passed away, and so did his grandmother, and he was extremely close with both of them, leading to speculation that his behavior might have been tied to the grief he was experiencing over the losses. But it only got worse for Young Chop. A week after he visited 21 Savage's neighborhood in search of him, Young Chop was arrested and charged with reckless conduct. According to the arrest report, based on the testimony of the Uber driver that was with him that day, Chop took an Uber to a convenience store and then asked the Uber driver to take him to an apartment complex where he claimed 21 Savage was located. Although when they got there, it turned out to not be his current residence. The report states that Chop got out of the car and asked people on the street for the location of 21 Savage's house. During his search, he had an argument with an unknown man and pulled out a semi-automatic handgun on him. He then got back into the Uber, which was followed when the sedan pulled up to the Uber. Chop allegedly showed the gun again. The occupants of the sedan then shot at the Uber, hitting several parts of the vehicle. The sedan drove off and Chop asked the Uber driver to pursue it, but they were unsuccessful in catching up to the other car. The Uber driver was unable to provide a description of the suspects or the vehicle's license plates. Like we seen in the video, Chop offered to pay for the damages to the car, but he also asked the driver not to report anything to the police. After it all went down, Chop simply asked to be dropped off at his house.
How are you gonna ask something like that when you was just on live for the whole incident?
In 2022, he endured another loss. According to reports, his brother was putting the beast on his girlfriend, resulting in her killing him. This is around the time that Chop stopped being active on his social media pages. In April of 2022, Young Chop was arrested on jumping bail on his previous charges and failure to appear for fingerprinting. He's been locked up ever since. In conclusion, Young Chop's impact on the drill scene is undeniable. As a producer, he worked with numerous artists and played a significant role in popularizing the genre. He even transitioned into a rapper himself, successfully with several albums to his name. However, his career was plagued with controversy, from feuds with other artists to his erratic and concerning behavior on social media and in real life. It's unclear exactly what caused this decline in his behavior, although some speculate that it was related to the loss of his mother and grandmother.
Most likely.
It's unclear what the future holds for Chop, but that's the story of his dramatic decline. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys.
Okay, that's the story, but what happened to him though? I just want to know where he at now. But y'all get in the comment section down below. Let me know what y'all think about this video and what other videos y'all want me to react to. This is season 5, so I'm reacting to music now. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I appreciate y'all for all the love and support. Love is love, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.